Slate 8, take 1.
So I'm Freida Midgley and I'm an archivist. An archivist is someone who looks after historic information and makes sure that it's available to whoever wants to use it for whatever purpose. So I use the word information because quite often when you think about archives, you think about old letters and old photographs and that kind of thing, but increasingly nowadays it's digital stuff, websites and social media and things like that, so we're having to start thinking about those kind of things as well. I was always quite interested in history, and you don't have to be interested in history to become an archivist, but it kind of took me along that route. And when I'd finished school, I studied archaeology and history at university, and then medieval studies, and that was what really got me into working with archives. When I trained to be an archivist, I went down to London and I lived there for about 13 years. I ended up working at the National Archives for about 8.5 years, which was a very interesting place to be. It's the one you probably think of if you've seen television programmes like Who Do You Think You Are and this kind of thing. That comes up a lot on there. But Cambridge is one of the places in the country that has the highest concentration of archivists outside London. There are lots and lots of sort of specialist libraries attached to the colleges and this kind of thing, so there are lots of opportunities here. One of the things that is always useful is to get a bit of hands-on work experience. So there are opportunities to come and do work experience from school at Kettle's Yard, but also there are lots of voluntary posts available in the university museums in Cambridge and in other archives in Cambridge. So actually having that hands-on experience to really understand what it's about, and then to be able to talk about that when you come to start applying for training courses and this kind of thing is really useful. I would say, follow the things that you are interested in, because the things that brought me into this were my strong interests, and I didn't set out with a particular path in mind. I followed the things that got me excited, and I'm very lucky that in my current job my profession and my wider interests have sort of come back together. A lot of the people who are using the archive are the artists that we're working with on contemporary projects, and so it's really excited me to see what they take from the archive material and what they can do with it, and how you create something new from that. It's not just about understanding the past and understanding history, it's about building something completely new with that, and that's very exciting. But then this afternoon I'm off to have a meeting about data protection, so it's not all glamour.